We've got a 1985 Kenworth W900 conventional. We've had the truck since it was new. The truck has been named the Tootsie Roll because of the original paint job on it. We have just since had it repainted here a couple of weeks ago. Kind of changed the image a little bit. Has a 3406 B model cat engine, a 15-speed overdrive transmission. The truck works every day, 7 days a week if need be. It's not strictly a show truck, it does work. Since we've had the truck, we've added things like a custom-made front bumper that has no bolt holes showing in it. It's just looks a little bit cleaner. We have a very, very good sponsor, which is General Tire and Rubber Company. They furnish us all of our tires. They're 11-22-5 General Ameriforce radials. We've had excellent luck with them. Basically, the truck is pretty much stock the way it came from the factory, with the exception of adding some chrome things and some lights, chrome stacks. Everything else is basically stock on the truck.
This is a '84 Freightliner, purchased in late '84 as a total. I rebuilt it from the ground up, started with 2 frame rails and bolted everything to it, straightened everything out, completely tore apart the motor because when it laid on its side it sucked up gravel and went through the motor. So I had to completely tear that apart and redo the motor. I bought the parts from a local dealer in Nevada, and the hood and the sleeper and the cab. And with the sleeper, I took out the upper bunk and put in custom-made cabinets to my needs on the highway. And the whole thing basically took 4.5 months to build, but a portion of that time was in waiting for parts. If the parts were all in one pile, I could probably done it in about a month and a half. I painted the frame and did all the custom detailing on it.
Hi, I'm Henry R. Good. My friends know me as Hank. My friends know my famous truck as Hank's Highway Hilton. It's been in 4 American magazines, a magazine in Germany and a magazine in Australia. It's a 1981 Kenworth powered by a 475 Detroit diesel. To date, it has 988,000 miles onto it, and it has won 47 trophies going to shows. It is also in the Truckers Hall of Fame in Road Forks, New Mexico. It is not just a show truck, but a hard-working 81 Kenworth that I run. I work for Coretta Trucking out of Paramus, New Jersey, and run back and forth from New York City out of Southern California with an occasional trip out of the Northwest.
My tractor here is a 1981 Freightliner conventional. It's got 300,000 miles on it. Some of the custom stuff on the truck was supplied. ProTech features on the truck. Merit donated me some products. I have a lot of people in Eldorado seats, of course, the best. A lot of things have been done. Gordon Steffen of Fremont was the one that originally did the hand drawing of Garfield here. Jim Davis did the original drawings of Garfield. Travis of LA did the window etchings and whatnot of the truck. The trailer is also an 81, 42 foot. There's an airbrush mural scenery underneath, Garfield painted on it. This truck basically has been in different movies and different things. I was on the front cover of American Trucker magazine, Shell Super Truck Calendar. It's been in different smaller magazines. I did a documentary Channel 9 KQED, which is an educational channel. I've also been in a short circuit of 60 Minutes, did a special on trucks, which just they used up a little bit of part of it.
This 1979 Peterbilt was given to me when it had 23 miles on it in 1979. And at this particular time, in early March of 1988, I turned it over 1 million miles. But the body work on it and everything is still the original with it, outside of a paint job on it. It also has a 400 Cummins engine, 13-speed transmission, 411 gear ratio. The basic engine itself, it does an aftercooler on it. There's a turbocharger. It has the air conditioning. It's pretty well set to factory specifications. It does a good job of on fuel mileage for the area that we cover and the amount of weight that we haul on our loads. And one of the things that all of us drivers have looked at is we have something, a little motto is ride with pride. And we've tried to reflect that back onto the vehicles that we're driving along with the help of the company.
Events like this just don't happen. A lot of hard work by a lot of devoted people are needed.
We have so many volunteers from all over the U.S. that have come by and they would say, hey, can I drop some flyers for you? I'm going to New York. What the message? What do you want me to say when I go to Florida? Can I take something for you? You know, it's just been wonderful, the response from the drivers themselves, and that's never happened before.
But now the convoy was over. They had traveled over 1,500 miles. They had had their pictures taken by thousands of onlookers. They had been exposed to millions of people through newspapers, television, and radio. They brought their trucks to a segment of the American public that otherwise might not have seen them. The convoy left behind a public that was aware of Truckers Aid. An impact that no amount of money could ever buy.
And until one man had a dream, and another one thought he was right, and 10 more followed him, and another 100 got behind him, and then 1,000, and then 10,000, the blacks had a hard way to go. Today, they're American citizens just like you and I. Truck drivers are the same way. And until we get together, until 10 of us band together and go out and get 10 more, and then 20, and then 1,000, and then 10,000, we're going to be treated the same way. But whenever we get several thousand, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands votes in our pocket, then the politicians of America is going to come to us and say, what can we do for you? We'd like your vote.